Well, good morning, everyone. I'm standing out here in the frigid cold because I've been working on this trailer project for the last probably 3 to 4 months. Kind of stop and go. A bunch of stuff in life has happened, and I started it in the summer when it was warm, videoed a bunch of it, and then lost my first videos of me like taking it apart. So I'm out here in the cold, freezing my butt off, to kind of share. You guys, I've already got a video of the process, completion, but this is the first video that should be in the front, but it's going to be me freezing my butt off instead. So what I had was all these boards that are beautiful now. Yeah, those I had to take a saw and cut them all out because they wouldn't slide out of the shafts, out of the slides. They were just in really crappy shape. So I took a skill saw, sawed them all the way down the end, pulled them all out, and that's the way I started my clean slate for my trailer. And that is where my video picks up in the summer with me nice and warm. A tank top, not freezing my butt off out here. So we'll continue. You'll see the project now, 4 months ago. Well, hello everyone, I'm back at it. We have taken all the boards off the trailer. I think you saw that whole process. And now we have put some tape in all the slides because foundation grade or treated plywood doesn't react well with aluminum. So, and ladybugs are everywhere, they're driving me nuts. So what we have here is I put tape, some just black duct tape, and some leftover silver window tape that we had left over from a project. And so now what I've been trying to do is get the boards all measured up. This one gets slid all the way to the front. And then I have another one in the back. Ironically, to the lumber company, asked them for 3 sheets of 5/8 inch foundation grade plywood. And I came home with 2 sheets of 5/8 inch foundation grade plywood and 1 sheet of 3/4. So, in addition to all the rest of the hiccups that have been in this project, I had to egg out each side of the 3/4 inch plywood so that it would slide in the grooves, which is a pain in my butt. So, it's gone way longer and way more tedious of a project than it ever should have been. So, here we go. Thanks. You moved me past all the bad stuff. Alright, so I had to call the big gun to help again. But he got me past all the sticky tape stuff, and now well, it was moving faster when he did it. But we're getting there. So after way too much work, I've managed to get one and only piece on. That one right there is all nicely into place. And then I have added some tape where the tape I had put in all balled up. So I've retaped it with some weatherproof duct tape. So hopefully as the next board slides in, hopefully that won't roll up. Because there's already some aluminum damage here, I believe. Some of my cross members here from the plywood. That plywood sitting on there are kind of getting like pitted and rough. I'm pretty sure that's from the last person who replaced the plywood. Didn't put any barrier there, and the chemicals in the plywood and the CCA plywood don't react well to aluminum. So that's why I put the tape in there. Hopefully that'll do the job. If not, I got nothing. All right, next one's going in. Sliding that next piece in that middle slot. And then we got, well, a half the trailer done. Stuck again. Why? Okay, guess I'm gonna have to call in the big gun again. Well, what a pain in the butt this has been. I've ended up notching out a bunch of these sides here with a saw and a utility knife, so it's not really very pretty, but I ended up getting it all slid in there. But boy, it's been a bear cat. So we got them all in there. Now I gotta put that end piece back in, and I haven't even started screwing them down yet, which is the next order of business. Well, I got these two up here to finish too, but I can't put these on until my husband's making a new bracket for the spare tire. So I'll cut those and leave them out. But next up is screwing all this down. So now I'm at the point where I'm going to put self-tapping screws in to hold it all down. But I was such a smarty pants that I went ahead and burnt all the old plywood before I used it as a marker to show where the cross beams are underneath here. So I gotta crawl underneath and measure. Very smart. All measured up, we're ready to go. However, I don't have extreme faith in myself, so I'm gonna put one in and then look underneath and see if I actually hit the crossbeam. Well, I don't see it sticking out from underneath anywhere it shouldn't be, so I think I'm good. Well, as you can see, we got all the plywood done, everything's screwed down. Last thing we need to do is put on these slides because the snowmobile, the skis have those carbides in them and they really dig into the plywood, so it just shreds the plywood when they go on. So I got these slides, I got some screws and some washers that we're going to be using to put these on. So the slides will get screwed down like this. I actually have to, obviously measure it out a little bit. Our skis are exactly 48 inches wide. So you put one set here and measure, and then put another set down for both sides. So we'll get those screwed down, and that's it. Quick look at the final project. Snow shield is on. Used an old track so that our sleds won't slip and slide getting on the snowmobile. We are good to go. Looking pretty. Actually got 2 brand new tires on there too, so we're ready to travel.